Hello guys, welcome to a new video. Today, I will try to get the Bisonture dragon by hatching fantasy eggs, and if I get it, I will make it fully mutated and double legendary. I currently have 10 fantasy eggs ready to hatch. Hopefully, it won't be difficult for me to get this dragon. Although I was already starting to worrying that my luck had turned away from me again, even with such a relatively simple hatching, I still got Bisonture from the 8th egg. Of course, there's no question of getting default colors after hatching, because that's unrealistic, I think. The growth time is as long as 2 hours, which is a long time, so I will use growth potion. To be honest, I like the way Bisonture looks, even in the random colors I received it in. But I set myself the task of making his double legendary and full of mutations, so I will not deviate from it. The first thing I noticed was that 2 out of 3 of his materials were smooth plastic. This is one of my favorite materials. I decided to try to get to colors black or pitch. Traditionally, in such cases, I start with color shuffle potions. I had very few of these potions, so I understood that the chances were almost zero. So I continued this with primary, secondary, and tertiary potions. This process requires attention, as you can accidentally click the use button even when you have the desired color. I will occasionally speed up the video during these not-so-interesting moments. Having experience in getting thematic colors, I understood how much luck you need to have to get the desired color. Next, I started changing the color in the first slot. I failed tier 2, but I'm not upset at all. At least, I still have secondary color potions. It was pretty predictable, but I had to try. Partial pure potion also did not work. I decided to see if I had any Black Widow or Afterlife theme potions, but unfortunately I didn't have any. So I decided to change strategy and make the dragon white when I saw the candy cane preset potion. Since I want to put a legendary color in the 3rd slot, I use the color order potion to do this. In the same way, I changed the arrangement of materials using the material order potion. On the 3rd material slot, I decided to get neon. Everything planned has been achieved. It's time to give it its legendary color. Now I need to choose an element so that the legendary color will beautifully shimmer and change. To be honest, I had no idea what to choose, so I decided to try to get Equinox using Elemental Potion. I liked how the legendary color looked in the sun element, so I decided to look into it. It looked good, but I wish the flowers on Bisonture could turn black. So I continued changing the element to get Equinox. If you noticed, the colors on the flowers changed abruptly, and I don't like that. Therefore, I remind you that there is a button in the settings that makes the color change in the legendary color smooth. Although Equinox is not considered rare, I really like it because of its beautiful legendary color and beautiful breath. These are standardized for Equinox, but I'll make them legendary. Now the color of the eyes, as well as the color of the flowers on the body, also changes. To me, it looks pretty good because I achieved what I wanted. The flowers on the body can be both red and black. All that remains is to make the full mutations. Now this Bisonture is a real FM double legendary. I know some people are excited about dragons with force field materials. So I'm going to try to change the materials and get this. So if you're interested in seeing what it looks like, look further. It took me almost 40 material shuffle potions to get one of the force field slots. I need to get this on at least one more slot. By the way, don't be lazy to look for chests in the worlds. You can always get many different potions from them. I didn't expect it to be so difficult, because getting the right material is many times easier than getting the color due to the ratio of the number of types of materials to the number of colors. I used all the available material potions, and unfortunately, because I was in a hurry, I changed the force field I had already received. Well, that's what happens. I myself said not to rush, and I myself fell into the same trap. My goal was not achieved, so I decided to buy material potions in the store. I decided I wouldn't skimp and bought 100 pieces right away. Now my chances have increased, and I will try again to get the next force field. Finally, I'm tired of concentrating on shifts so as not to miss the material I need again. The last step is to change the order of the materials. Here is the result. How do you like this Bisonture? Notice that with the legendary color, the color inside the mouth also changes. That's cool. I never paid attention to that, to be honest. I achieved my goal and I am really satisfied. How do you like it? It's like I'm in some kind of bubble. It's fun. Maybe I showed nothing extraordinary for some of you, but for many newcomers to the game, this video will definitely be useful, and they will know how to get double legendary dragons and increase their value. Finally, I want to remind you that I have already determined the winners of the huge giveaway, where I gave away 18 super cool dragons. As always, you can find the result in a post on my channel. If you are one of the winners, I'm waiting for your comment under that post with your Roblox username. I thank you again for staying on my channel. I really appreciate it. I love you all.